this one thing I want to share with you will probably change your life. Now, AI is not a threat. It's not a threat. It is the person who is using AI that's a threat. Some people say, no, we're not going to use AI because we're against the fact that AI is going to take some jobs. No, it's not going to take some jobs because AI does not have an ambition. AI does not get up and think, I'm going to take somebody's job. It's a tool. It is just that if you know how to use the typewriter to type and the computer is here, and then everybody is given a chance to go and learn how to use the computer in your business, and you decide to say, no, I want to stick to the typewriter. And then the company says, we're phasing out typewriters. We're now bringing in computers. And you're saying, no, this is what I've learned. This shows me manually doing it. It's coming from me. You're simply saying, I don't want to stay here for a very long time. That's how this works. That's how AI is. The point is, it's not doing anything by itself. It's just someone else is using it. And you have the same chance to use it. It's like when people say, all right, in some circles, when people say, we've said this is going to happen and people feel they're being excluded. But if you look at it from a point of view, everyone is given a chance, but you decide I'm not going to do it. That's nothing about being excluded. It's you making a decision, not going to get involved. That's how this is with AI. So you are not being replaced by a machine, but you're being replaced by a human who knows how to use the machine. My advice to you is go learn how to use it. It's still new, it is still fresh, don't overlook it. Let me give you an example. I used to work with a few virtual assistants, and when we have a conversation and I say, and we agree that ABC needs to be done, and they say, and then ask the question, how long will this take and when are you going to get back to me? And they say, I'm going to get back. Some of them would say, okay, just give us 1 week and we'll get back to you. For me, it sounds completely unbelievable because what I'm asking for, I believe can be done in 2 hours. And so if you are going to give it back to me in 1 week, all things being equal, then I worry. So take this example into the office. If you work with any organization where you have a report, but it takes you 1 week to go through the report, the Excel sheet, step by step, the numbers, and then you write all the formulas, and it takes you a while, and you come out with a brilliant report. And someone else can just load that Excel sheet probably on Copilot and in minutes can come up with something, a minimum viable report that can now be tweaked, and maybe in a few hours down the line, it is ready. Then 6 months down the line, that person is promoted because the person can get things done faster. The person has the capacity to teach other people to begin to get things done faster. And you feel you're not being promoted, or something is working against you. There's nothing working against you. There's a new tool that everyone is jumping on the ship and taking advantage of it. And you are saying, no, I don't want to take advantage of it because I feel it's going to take somebody's job. AI can never take anybody's job. But the person who knows how to use it is coming for your job. Pretty simple. Scary, that's a fact. What can you do? Start learning how to use the tool. And what's my advice to you today? You don't have to learn so many tools. Learn small, do small. Learn small, do small. So you can start with one problem. If you're somebody that deals with loads of documents, we're going to talk about safety of using AI at some point, but let's all things being equal. You're dealing with lots of documents. You have to write reports, you have to respond to emails and all of that. That you can actually, let's say you are working within the Microsoft 365 environment. That when your email lands, you can actually open Copilot on the side and ask Copilot to analyze the email and bring out the action points. It would just take seconds. And you can ask Copilot, this is just giving you a very simple example. You can ask Copilot to simply generate a draft email. Again, it's a draft because you are the pilot. You need to read through. It takes away the headache of you reading through again and again. Has somebody ever sent you an email and you have no clue what's the direction of this email? You keep reading and say, what's the message? Ordinarily, you probably will go send an email back and the person responds and you guys keep going back and forth. But you can get Copilot to I'm just saying Copilot. You can do the same thing with Claude, okay? And so I'm talking about Copilot now. You can just get that out in one go. And then if you don't understand, you can ask Copilot to generate punchy questions that would help the person on the other side to give you the answers you're looking for to enable you to act appropriately. It's like having a super smart assistant on the side that you say, hey, take this complexity and just make it simple for me. And it would just give you something upon which you're going to act. It saves you time. So you can start today to say, I want to start testing using Copilot. Let's say you work within that environment. Maybe you work within the Google environment, so maybe you have access to Gemini, or maybe you use Claude. Use one. But the key focus is my pain is I've got loads of emails and I've got to answer them one by one. And I need help with crunching, understanding, and getting the draft ready and move on. This is very simple. I don't want to go into agentic AI. I don't want to go into building agents or using agents, but just simply try something. Because if it's too much and you feel, oh, sorry, this is too much, then it pushes you away. But I'm saying try something small. Like I said, the question is not whether AI is going to take your job. No, it's not. The question is, will you let someone else take it? Okay? Like the example I gave to you, if you were a business person and you work with a virtual assistant, the virtual assistant is taking days to get back to you. Well, you have an option to keep using that virtual assistant or to start using AI to give you answers almost immediately. And I have nothing against virtual assistants. Let me make this clear. But as a virtual assistant, it's also a core for you to begin to learn AI tools that would help you to serve your clients faster. And that what the benefit is that because you're able to do more things within a short period of time, you can serve more people, you can make more money, and you can grow your business that way. So I've addressed one thing, at least I'm sure, and that is people saying, I don't want to use AI because I think it's not a good thing, it's going to take people's jobs. I am saying AI is not coming to take your job. The person who knows how to use AI is coming for your job. Not because the person knows you, but if they're given. Anyone who does more will be given to him. The one who does not do anything with what he has will be taken away from him and be given to someone who has been able to multiply with what he has. It's a simple law of nature. And I hope that this fires you up to begin to ask yourself, how can I begin to use AI today in small steps? The more you use it repetitively, the more you begin to master it, because mastery is the child of repetition. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and my sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.